Hello everybody and welcome back to Movies with Mia. If you're new to the channel, hi. I'm Mia Tiffany and here we are watching the greatest classic films throughout history. Today I would like you to join me in venturing into a land of shadow and substance, a dimension of sound, of sight, and of mind. I hope you all are ready because we are heading back into the Twilight Zone.
You've just crossed over into the Twilight Zone.
First things first, I would like to shout out my Golden Oscar patrons. Guys, thank you so much for your continued support of the channel. And if you're interested in becoming an exclusive VIP Tiffany Club member, then I highly encourage you to check out that Patreon link, which is in the description box below. If you aren't quite interested in becoming a patron, however you still want to support the channel, why not consider buying me a movie ticket? Currently, all movie ticket donations are being raised so that I can hire an editor so that I can get content out to you all quicker. So if that sounds like something you'd be willing to support, head on over to www.buymeacoffee.com/Mia Tiffany. And I have linked it down in the description box below. And honestly guys, the best form of support is just to share this amongst friends and family on social media and anywhere and with anyone who you think might enjoy this type of content. In today's episode of Reacting to the Twilight Zone, I will be revisiting an episode that I've seen before, episode 16 of season 1, The Hitchhiker. This was actually the first episode that I have seen of the Twilight Zone, and it was by far the scariest one that I've seen. It scared me to my core. So I am really excited to get chilled again, to be chilled and scared. But before we get into that, we are so close to 10,000 subscribers, I can literally taste it. So if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel and hit that bell notification to stay in the loop. All right, everyone, it is time to grab your snacks, grab your drinks, and let's get in to The Hitchhiker.
It is an area which we call the Twilight Zone. Her name is Nan Adams. At present on vacation, driving to Los Angeles from Manhattan.
That is quite a journey. Why are you trying to drive from Manhattan to LA, baby? Just take a plane. It's quicker.
How fast were you going, May?
Oh, 60, 65.
Lady, you're on the side of the angels. You shouldn't have called for a mechanic. Somebody should have called for a hearse.
That's something you should definitely say to someone who's driving cross country alone. Yeah.
I'll see if I can fix you up with a new tire.
Minor incident, perhaps to be filed away under accident you walk away from. But from this moment on, Nan Adams' companion will be terror.
Ugh, I hate that. I don't know why it looked like he was like smiling in that first scene. Ugh.
The whole thing comes to $29.70.
Cheaper than a funeral, isn't it?
Change from your 220s. Anything wrong?
He's there again, just looking at her through her reflections.
I was just looking at that hitchhiker.
What hitchhiker?
What hitchhiker?
He's gone now. I guess he got picked up. It's funny, though. I saw him a little while ago.
Hey, he probably got a lift.
Probably.
How do you tell yourself that when you didn't hear a car? Yeah, you didn't hear a car go by. How did he get picked up?
It's okay, miss. Have a nice, safe trip.
What a gentleman. Now, why did you come so close to the screen like that, sir? But also loved that close-up shot.
I saw him again 50 miles further on. Just standing there. Not menacing, really. I shouldn't even think about him at all, but wherever I stop, I see him. Wherever I go, there he is.
That is so creepy. Like, I'd be like, are you following me? Like, I would try to talk to him.
I'm frightened. Maybe it isn't really a fear. It's more just a sense of disquiet. It's vague because that's what that hitchhiker is. I wonder why it is he's always there, why I can't shake him.
The thing that scares me is the fact that he doesn't ever talk in this episode. He's just there, a thing, an entity. It's just the concept is terrifying.
Get many hitchhikers around here?
Here? Whew. Couldn't be no rarer. It's kind of lonely country around here. You didn't see anyone hitching, did you?
I didn't see anyone like that. I was just wondering, that's all.
Like, who would want to be out there asking for a ride anyway? I would be hysterical. I'd be like, someone is trying to follow me.
You'll have to wait a minute, miss.
All right.
Oh, maybe he does talk to her. Maybe I'm
Heading west?
No, I'm not heading west. I'm sorry.
Oh, I didn't know. I forgot that he talked to her. That is so scary. Oh my gosh. Bro, I'd start to question my sanity. I'd be like, am I the crazy one? Who is this man? Get off of those tracks. Oh, her car stopped. Get out of the car. Abandoned car. Abandon the car. He's just, can you help me? At least? She's just freaking standing there watching. You want to stop driving, just get out of the car. Oh, high stakes, bro. This close to being obliterated by a freaking train. And just like that, he's gone.
He was beckoning me. That thin gray man in the cheap, shabby suit.
Why did you say gray man? That's even scarier, bro.
He wanted me to die. I don't know what to do now. Stabbing little thoughts gouge my brain. And I know I'll see him at detours, at railroad crossings. I don't know what to do.
I would just stop driving, go to a motel. You don't want to be so scared that you run into a psycho.
3 days and 3 nights. Stop for food and then drive. Stop for food. Route 80 isn't a highway anymore. It's an escape route. I can't let that hitchhiker close in on me.
Just endless driving. I'd start to get mad. I'd be like,
What do you want?
On the 4th day, I took a side road. At 11 o'clock at night, the engine stopped. Refrigerated by fear. Out of gas.
it was just a bush. It was just a bush. Literally the scariest thing. I mean, have you seen The Hills Have Eyes? Like, any kind of stranded on the highway. Terrifying experience.
Please,
someone help me.
Yeah?
My car's down the road just a quarter of a mile or so.
It must be past midnight.
Please. I just can't stay there by myself.
It's like, I don't care, woman. You are 2 hours past closing time. You are SOL.
There's a very suspicious looking man there. He just stands there and
That's nothing to wake a man up in the middle of his sleep about.
Oh, please help me.
I would just start running. I would just, oh! That actually scared me. Oh, that scared me so bad. What do you want?
Lady, you work here? This your place?
No, I ran out of gas. Do you live around here?
No, I'm on my way back from leave.
Where you headed?
San Diego.
Will you drive with me?
Wait a second, here's the question. Where did the sailor come from? It's the middle of the night. Are you walking? Where are you coming from, sir?
You got some customers out here. Say, do you mind if I take off my shoes?
No, go
As long
ahead.
as your feet don't
Thanks.
stink.
No cars, no nothing. Who do I meet? Lady who looks like a movie star.
Dude, you're getting a little creepy, just a little bit. It's okay, it's just a little bit.
Suppose I'm driving across the country at about 45 miles an hour. Couldn't a fellow like you beat me to town after town in a car going about 65 to 70 miles an hour?
Well, I suppose.
Possibly. That's a lot of it's a lot of work though, don't you think?
Just a silly kind of idea I had.
I guess it's a good way to spend your time, Donna. What's going on? What's the matter?
Did you see that man?
Who?
He said, oh my god, I'm literally on the edge. I'm so scared.
Thin, kind of gray-looking man?
Stop calling him a gray
See
man.
anybody?
Don't turn around. Don't turn around. Mess around and mess up her car, bro.
You must have seen him that time.
I didn't see anybody.
He didn't see him. The tire dude didn't see him. Are you the only one seeing him?
I was trying to hit him.
You're trying to hit him?
That's right.
Why?
I thought maybe if I could kill him, I could make him stop.
He's like, I'm
Where are you going?
gonna leave.
I don't know what came over me.
He's like, I'm out. You're acting strange and I'm out of here.
I'm sorry, lady. I'm sorry, but you'll have to excuse me.
You just can't go.
Oh.
I'll take you all the way into San Diego, I promise.
Thanks. But no thanks.
No. Thanks, but no thanks.
I picked you up because I liked you.
Ah, she's using her charms.
I'd kind of like for you to take me out.
He's like,
Please?
oh.
I'm sorry, ma'am.
Nope.
You don't need a boyfriend. Just a good night's sleep.
Just a good night. He's like, you don't need a man. You just need to go to sleep. If I were in that sailor's shoes, I would have ran for the hills as well.
There's a payphone outside and I'm going to call home. Put in a call to my mother. Someone I love. Just a voice. Hello, Mother.
Whom do you wish to speak to, please?
Who's this?
This is Mrs. Whitney.
This is terrifying. But also, it would have been really cool to see in a feature-length film. That would be really cool.
Mrs. Whitney? I don't know any Mrs. Whitney. Where's my mother? Where's Mrs. Adams?
She's still in the hospital.
There's nothing the matter with my mother.
Well, it's all taken place since the death of her daughter.
Oh, what does that mean? She's like, I'm calling, it's me.
Who's this?
It's all been very sudden. Nan was killed just 6 days ago. A tire blew out and her car turned over.
How do you come to terms with that knowledge that you're dead, but you're not dead, you're here? That, for me, did it. I was like, I cannot do this ever again. But here we are.
The fear has left me now. Everything, emotion, feeling, fear has drained out. 1,000 miles of empty mesa. Somewhere among them, he's waiting for me.
Also, how did everyone see her? If she's a ghost.
I'll find out what he wants. Though just now, for the first time, I think I know.
I believe you're going my way.
Oh my God. It's not, you didn't really get any closure or structure.
Nan Adams. She was driving to California. She didn't make it. There was a detour through the Twilight Zone.
Through the Twilight Zone. Guys, I absolutely loved that episode. But I also hated that episode because it was so scary. Like, just the vagueness of why the hitchhiker was there, not knowing what he was about or why he kept following her. And then at the end, you get the twist that she's been dead for 6 days. And then also you ask yourself, how did all these people see her? Like, she's a ghost, right? Maybe because she didn't believe it herself. And so because she didn't believe that she was a ghost, she didn't appear to a ghost as others until she realized it, right? Like, and then what is the hitchhiker? Is he a ferryman? Is he an angel? Is he something else? Like, I don't know. Too many questions unanswered. And just, yeah, I'm glad we watched that again, but I am putting that episode to rest, all right? But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching it with me. All right, everyone, that does it for this video. As always, if you liked it as much as I did, please give it a thumbs up. And if you would like to become an official Tiffany Club member, then I highly encourage you to hit that subscribe button and that bell notification to stay in the loop. If you would like to see this episode's full reaction, you will find it on my Patreon, as well as our FlickPick polls, which allow you to vote for future videos, and our MWM live watch parties, where every other Saturday at 6 p.m. Arizona time, we come together and we watch one classic film live via Zoom. If that sounds like something of interest to you, then I highly encourage you to check out that Patreon link, which is in the description box below. If you aren't quite interested in becoming a patron, however, you still want to support the channel, why not buy me a movie ticket? Currently, all movie ticket donations are being raised to hire an editor so that I can get more content out to you all quicker. If that sounds like something you'd be willing to support, head on over to www.buymeacoffee.com/Mia Tiffany. And honestly, guys, the best form of support is simply to share this amongst friends and family, on social media, and anywhere else, and with anyone else who you think might enjoy this type of content. If you have a recommendation for any classic Hollywood films, head on over to my website, www.miatiffany.com, scroll all the way down, and you will find our recommendation form. Also, while you're on the internet, and maybe if you have social media, you can follow me on Facebook and Twitter at Movies with Mia, and on Instagram and TikTok at movieswithmia_. I'm also available via email. My email is miawilliams642@gmail.com. If you aren't quite sure of what I've reacted to on the channel, I do have a Letterboxd account. It is under the Mamma Mia Tiffany handle. There you will find all of the movies that I've reacted to, as well as a link as where you can find the actual video of the reaction. So check that out. As always, guys, this is such a pleasure. Thank you so much for watching. Please stay safe and healthy out there, and I'll see you, boo, in the next video. Bye, everyone.